Hello everyone, this is Karst, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. So we're actually still in the outskirts of the city proper. We're still in Worm's Crossing, and I'm just about to enter the church. I don't remember what it's called. Something about the open fist, the open hand? Yeah. So this is the open hand temple, which is key to my quest about the spirit of the amulet. I'll be honest though, I wasn't expecting the temple to be just basically like a church within the city outskirts. I thought it was going to be its own like unique location. Kind of like the monastery, so it's okay. It's interesting that I'm here now. So let's go and return this amulet. Hopefully that will make it so that I can still use the effects without potentially getting hysterical. So we shall see about that. So Novice Bramble, hello. I'm a monk.
The crying one weeps today. Our father Lorgan is dead.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Murdered.
Who's Father Lorgan?
The best of us. I don't want to talk. My heart is in mourning.
Fair enough, alright.
May Ilmater guide your footfalls, stranger.
Alright, I guess we're walking face first into another mystery.
By allowing his faithful to suffer the most.
So, we have been tasked to look into a number of serial killings as well, so this could be related. So let's talk to Brother Clements.
We let more outsiders in and more Baldurians die. Duke Stelne, Father Lorcan, it's no coincidence.
We have faith here, Bill. Faith in people, no matter where they're from.
He's got a point.
Who had more faith than Father Lorcan? How did that work out?
Is there any victim more fitting than one who would forgive his own murderer? Oh no, that's questioning it a bit too much. I heard your priest died. My condolences.
Thank you, stranger. Father Lorgan's passing has saddened us all.
Passing? He was murdered by one of the fugitives he was harboring.
Bill, I beg you, be quiet. Even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorgan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid.
Monk, to offer alms to all who need it. That is a sign of a noble soul.
Thank you, stranger. I take some solace knowing that he died in Ilmater's service.
Does Ilmater's service involve protecting heretic absolutists? Or perhaps I missed that sermon.
Enough, Bill. You seem a kind soul. Our temple is open to you. Walk well.
Thank you. A scorned closed heart. Shadowheart is inspired. Wonderful. And where am I finding that exactly? It's also weird that soldier is just a comma. I guess their names are a bit too long to fit in, but it's just a little awkward. A scorned closed heart. Side with the open-minded priest. Yep. That's me.
If you're looking for a handout, try elsewhere. We're focusing on our own now.
Right. This is the Temple of the Open Hand, is it not? Although I will say there is a lot of blood around here. I assume that's you taking care of the needy. I hope. I mean, there is a health potion and everything. So I have to say, I still need to get Astarion bonus points, so I don't really know when I'll be able to pull him in and actually get This is Valeria? What the hell am I looking at? It's a Fae thing, huh? It's freaking Dumbo over here. I got completely sidetracked. But yeah, to get like more affinity with him, I do need him in the party, but I don't know, I constantly just want Karlach with me. What are you? You're a Hollyphant. Bobbing like corks in the earnest, busy muddle puddle of their lives, Hollyphants are sweet-natured little pachyderms who often serve as helpers to good-aligned deities. Sleuth of the Helm. Are you like basically an angel? You're a celestial. Okay.
Must you be so insensitive?
Hi.
Look, investigator.
You're an
Robert
investigator.
might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
I doubt it's as simple as that. I am very distracted by the
Shite
flying
little
elephant. Yeah.
Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater.
I don't blame you. Sounds like you were having quite the disagreement.
You could certainly say that. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our
Oh, right,
High
yeah.
Priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target.
Of course. If you think the investigator did a shoddy job, I can look into the murder for you. I'm willing to offer my services.
Feel free to look around the temple. But fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence.
That's okay, I'm good at this stuff. Where can I find the investigator? Well, she's kind of flying around as a bright yellow elephant. It's kind of hard to see. Or, sorry, hard to
Would
miss.
be my best bet.
Oh, really?
That's her usual haunt after closing a case.
Oh, I wasn't expecting her to go there. Any idea what I should be looking for?
Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle, really.
I wasn't expecting to walk face first into a murder investigation, but here we are. And yeah, I was gonna say, she would be kind of hard to miss as a floating yellow elephant, but alright. Can you tell me where to find Shura Clarwin?
I can tell you where to find her, but she won't be very chatty, I'm afraid.
Why is that?
Shira passed away last year.
Oh.
Peacefully, mind. We buried her in the crypt under the temple, if you wish to visit.
Okay, I will. I'd best get going.
I really hope you find something. For all our sakes.
Don't worry, I'm sure I will. Folk hero, trusting your instincts. Will is inspired. Take up Valeria's shoddily concluded investigation. Yes, of course. Should I read all of these? I don't know. A lot of this is considered stealing, so I don't know if it's a good idea.
To decide who deserves Ilmater's grace.
Why not? We are his adherents. Who would know if not us?
Okay, so let's first off proceed to the
Let's see.
murder site.
Infirmary. Justice endures, even in suffering.
Ilmari combat tutorial. Many would ask how the Open Hand Temple should respond to acts of violence against their persons. Well, it is a most sticky conundrum. We must rely on the gifts granted to us by our suffering God, that of curative miracles. As long as you salve yourself, your fellow congregants, or even the wayward minds of your vicious assailants, that must be your approach. For we are not to inflict suffering, only to alleviate it. Besides, there is always nearby Flaming Fist to handle that sort of distasteful thing, hopefully. Okay, that's the combat manual. Lovely. Colfax's Compendium of Consecrated Creatures. The Hollyphant. Yep, this is specifically what we're dealing with here. An Ilmatari bookmark in this uncharmingly alliterative... Wow. An Ilmatari bookmark in this uncharmingly alliterative tome brings attention to one particular page. The Hollyphant, a most mild-mannered mastodon. 'Tis rare to find, dear reader, a creature of such benevolent countenance as the noble Hollyphant. The only wrinkle with the fine beast I have found is upon its leathery hide. On the topic of the wrinkled skins, other angelic forms in Mount Celestia are gigantic, so mayhaps the skin will tighten when the Hollyphant engorges in celestial size. Ah, 'tis but an errant wondering. Whilst converting with one of their breed, Lulu, I learned that the Hollyphant averts its wants from mortal vice at all costs. Averts its wants from mortal vice at all costs. Yeah, at all costs. Yeah, it spends its time in the whorehouse. Sorry, in the bordello. So... okay, if you say so. And has an indefatigably buoyant and cheery view of the mortal planes. I could not bring myself to quash these imaginings of our realm, and only hope we one day rise to this creature's conception of our kind. Huh. Well, I'm already noticing incongruencies with the Hollyphant Valeria. So can I actually like look at his corpse, Sister Rose, the penitent.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day.
I'm looking into Lorgan's death. I need to ask you some questions.
What do you want to know?
How did he die? How badly wounded was he?
They cut off his hand.
Oh dear.
Sword through flesh and bone.
Really? Okay.
I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Logan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick.
Now, you're saying...
We give them
Oh,
everything.
I'll tell you after.
And all we get is nothing but a good man to bury.
Oh, okay, so you're blaming all the refugees. I was going to comment on the fact that she said, oh, they did it. Versus, you know, he, which was, Brelgor, or whatever his name was.
Please, leave me be. I've got an awful lot to get done.
Alright, well, I mean, the obvious move here is to raise dead, right? Speak to dead. There's blood all over the place. Can I look at this? Lorgan's chest key. Okay, well, that's interesting.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Who has the speak to dead spell?
What to do?
Who has the amulet? Well, okay, I have a scroll to do it. I may as well cast it. Hello? I'm sure you have something to tell me.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
So, yeah, well, this is simple enough. I don't need to ask who you are. I can only ask 5 questions, I believe, so I should probably just go with these. Where were you when you were... Where were you attacked?
Tunnels from the cellar.
Okay.
Refuge.
Tunnels from the cellar. What were you doing when you died?
Hiding Brilgor
Oh.
from fists.
So the fist probably killed you. Oh, there are so many questions I want to ask. So that's 2 questions. 1, 2, 3, I can ask these. I mean, how did you die? Does that really matter? Who killed you?
Dwarf.
Okay.
Dressed in red.
That's helpful. Very helpful. Dressed in red like a flaming fist? Probably. Where did you hide him?
Took him to the tunnel with the rest. Oh, fool.
I have one more question that I can ask. Why were you hiding Brilgor?
Must protect innocence. Ilmater's will.
And that's it. No more from
The
me.
spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Okay, well that helps a lot. I don't know why you were killed, but the Flaming Fist clearly wanted to take out the refugees. So there's that going for us. I assume looting this cabinet would be considered bad. I will save real quick. I also really need to quickly look and see what weapon you have equipped. Okay, that's good. I thought she had the returning pike equipped again, which would have been a little awkward. Speaking of which, the returning pike actually does more damage. At least for me. Than the Moonlight Glaive does. Which is a little concerning.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
So this says 7 to 19 for you. 5 to 14 for you. Okay.
Let's get going.
I guess it's just in my hand it does more damage.
If not over,
Probably because I'm more proficient with it. Okay, so he was attacked in the cellar. So I need to get down there. Portrait of Snowy Brownbeard. Well, you know, what's funny is this is not considered stealing. So... the quest log tells me to go there, so I will. Oh, this just leads outside. To a little courtyard area, okay. What does this say?
Kitchen. Visitors kindly keep to common areas. Food will be served at meal times.
I'm not really considered to be a visitor at the moment, am I? Oh, and there's the fair. I guess this would have been a quick... Oh. I mean, we could unlock it, but I am allowed to walk in through the front doors, so... Boris, Jacob, what the hell are you? Bringer of the Night, Lucretius. You're a high elf. But you're being cheered on by undead? So you're a necromancer? Who's just chilling at the circus? Okay. Intriguing. Well, we'll worry about that later. Maybe we'll enter through here so I can talk to you. Alrighty then. What is this door then? This will probably lead to the cellar area. Okay. None of this is considered trespassing, so I might as well open the door to all of this and read the plaques.
Belfry. Bell ringers only past this point.
Okay, well this leads me up. I am nosy. And none of this is considered stealing, so I'm taking it. I'm a bell ringer, I promise. I don't know if I'll find any clues up here, but I'm hoping for loot. Or at least a nice view, come on. Tressim. What's a tressim? That a bird? Bundle of letters? Are you you're a flying cat? It's a monstrosity. Okay.
Wretched thing.
Sure, why not? Burnished necklace. The deep emerald stones on this chain sparkle like Eldath's eyes. Sure, I'll take it. Whatever. Let's ring the bell. I'm a bell ringer. Alright, that was fun, but that's 24 health to go down there. Wait, I can actually just exit? I clicked on this. And apparently I can just traverse in this direction. According to this, my character's just running in a way that will take me up here. So what exactly... Through the kitchens? Oh, there's a cellar. Hi, Brother Dominic. I'm too busy following my character and seeing how she's gonna get up there.
What's that?
Why'd she stop right here? Okay. Color me confused, but alright. Found a chest. Conjure elemental and a pearl. Well, I'll actually hold on to that because elementals have always been super useful. Ever since I started using them. So, how do I get up there then? Okay, well, Brother Dominic, you're the
What's up for discussion?
priest of the kitchen or whatever, so the monk of the kitchen. What's going on, sir?
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave.
You already talked to the investigator? Why are you packing up your kitchen? You should probably clean up that massive blood trail before you go.
I'm not touching it. Not with a mop 10 yards long. That's Father Logan's blood.
Yes, I'm aware. Why have you got a priest's blood on the floor?
He was attacked in the cellar.
Correct.
He had a private altar down there. Used to like the solitude. The man ate like a horse. A soup-hungry horse. Usually took enough to feed a small clergy down there.
Of course, because he was feeding the refugees. Understood.
Look, I need to finish up here. Lots of soup to clean up. Blood, too.
You're not wrong. There are secret tunnels in the cellar. How do I open them?
Not a clue. Rivington's riddled with old smugglers' tunnels and the like. I wouldn't go poking around in them if I were you.
Oh, but you're not me. Don't you worry. I'm pretty sufficient. Or self-sufficient. So, one would imagine that there would be something here. Order of Ilmatari Service. I might as well read that. A mass book used by the Broken Gods congregation during regular services. There are a lot of hymns about self-flogging scattered throughout the tome. Okay, well, I'm not exactly interested in self-flagellation. I'm okay on that front.
Kitchen.
Yep.
Visitors kindly keep to common areas. Food will be served at meal times.
And this goes to a lower area. Okay. This just leads back outside, which is well done. This is all their sleeping arrangements. That's considered stealing, which obviously I understand. Okay, this is just basically where all the monks sleep. This is their sleeping quarters. Okay, that's fine. I don't particularly need to steal. Ooh, Memoirs Volume 1, Sister Clarwyn. Well, that is relevant to my amulet quest. This book details the path in faith of one Shura Clarwyn. Moving from the light is how he always phrased it, which I thought was a bit much. A ray of morning sun dims this day, he would insist. I just can't really see it the same way. I can comfort, I can listen, I can heal. Of course, my talents are best suited in worship of Ilmater. I have no ill will towards the Morning Lord, indeed. I think a shaft of his light will always shine in my heart. I worry, too. There's something that glimmers in Pa's eyes when he talks about the light, and it's not something I like. I alight to Baldur's Gate next 10 day, to the Open Hand Temple. Maybe they'll know what ails him. Is that the priest in my amulet? I don't remember. The most holy sermons of Lashbearer Katrine. The collected sermons of Lashbearer Katrine, commissioned on her ascension from Open Hand Temple High Priest to the house of the broken god's revered mistress. Oh, piteous tormented, we live in wretched times. So eager is our populace to beg succor from the city's teat, and so readily is such succor available, that our broken god is seldom lamented to. The weeping of the fetid masses should fall righteously onto the blood-burned ears of Ilmater, not into the hands of useless bureaucrats. A query often wet on the tongue of Ilmater's loyal wretches is thus: who does he bid us aid? How must we aid them? The answer is simple. We must give these sordid souls the tools to aid themselves, a working knowledge of the Ilmatari creeds. Unless these unfortunates know to channel their suffering towards the crying god, how is he supposed to intercede for them? Think upon these words, my children. Alright. Meditations, Volume 1 by Father Lorgan, the murdered priest. This record, penned by Rector Yanis, consolidates the various sermons of Father Lorgan, High Priest of the Open Hand Temple. Do not, brethren, mistake the wonders of gathered society for the decrees of those atop it. It is the duty of a faithful tormented. It is your duty to know when these decrees beget unjust suffering. It is not an easy duty. It is a duty that will scar your hands from carrying it, as it well should. We must at all times recall a central fact. To suffer is not holy. To suffer is a consequence of holy duty made practice. Ilmater does not enjoy his pain, my friends. He endures it because it is just. Our own pain is an acceptable price to pay, but it is not a good in itself. Some may ask of you, if you are loved by your God, why does he allow you to suffer? Why does he allow anyone to suffer? The question is strong rhetoric, but it has an answer. One cannot be healed without first being hurt. One cannot truly know joy without knowing its absence. But to live a life full of absence, full of suffering, would be to know only one thing. We enact balance in the name of the Lord on the rack, for it is right and it is just. Alright, cool. Not sure if there's a real reason for me to be in here. I don't really want to steal from the priests. Easy Furniture's DIY. Oh. The false bottom chest. I'm sure this will be relevant. Now, this false bottom isn't an illusory glamour, but a surefire way of stopping your most precious belongings becoming someone else's. Prying kids, snooping house guests, or even overzealous city watchmen will all be stumped by this simple trick. 1. Construct the chest. Yep. Cut some wood into the dimensions of your chest's internal base, nail in some wine corks to the original base, punch a wee hole in the new bottom, drop the new bottom into the chest, and if you need to move the false bottom, use a long bent nail to lift it out and peruse the goodies as you please. Register of Temple Dead Speakers. I have no idea what that means. A death will often cause, or in turn be caused by, an imbalance of suffering. On such occasions, a priest must commune with the spirit to see if they can address their imbalance. Please list your trained temple dead speakers below. Dead speakers of the Open Hand Temple: Lashbearer Katrine, who has left; Sister Clarwin, who is dead; Father Lorgan, who is dead. At the bottom of the page, there's a handwritten annotation. Apply for dead speaker training at earliest opportunity. Can't have none at next temple inspection. Yanis. Specific, presumably. I'm gonna quickly save. No one's actually down here to watch me, so maybe one of these chests is, Father Lorgan's. Yep, Lorgan's chest key. Well, this is considered stealing, but I mean, he's not using it. What was the point of this chest key? Oh, investigation failed. There's a secondary base under it. No, there's this base under it. Okay, I'm gonna save, and now I'm gonna be like, okay, what if I smash the chest? Or what if I lift the chest? No luck on lifting the chest. What if we smash the chest? There must be more to this. There you go. Confessions, Volume 1, Father Lorgan. The most recent entry in this journal bears particularly heavy quill marks and crossed-through revisions. I penned this from the temple cellar, the only place I feel close to the Ilmater's will anymore. I pass my gaze between the crests that hide my sin apparent, and I wonder, who are they to pass any judgment? They bark at that those who arrive on our doorstep, bloodied, beaten, fleeing from heretical hordes, are dirty, unwelcome, to be shunned. That it is a crime to house them, to bring them into the city proper. But if my back must be broken so others may step into the light, so be it. So the Flaming Fist probably deemed it illegal for him to shelter the refugees, and took them out. Wonderful. And of course it's convenient for them to blame it on the refugees themselves to drum up public opinion. Okay, I see. Now that didn't actually help me though. That didn't actually give me anything new.
Let's have a look.
I assume there's nothing else then that I can open up? Yeah. I mean, I could just break these open, but these belong to the still living members of the church, and therefore I don't really want to steal from them. I guess the next thing for me to look at will be the ornate wooden hatch. Is, what's his name's body still down here? I'm hearing magic. Something magical is going on back there. This is not considered stealing, so it's all mine. Same here. Rotten stuff. Okay, well, I don't need that. Fruit basket. Sure, I'll take the onions. Alright, what am I looking at? Let's see. Hello there. Large vase. Plea of rest, hand drum, lute, sheet music. Okay, so they were probably just, you know, playing music and cowering from the Flaming Fist. An elegiac fugue in the key of D minor entitled Ode to the Oppressed. Yeah, they're pretty oppressed. It's very true. Plea of rest. And shouldn't it just be a hastily scrawled and slightly damp plea of rest, requesting to be freed of Ilmater service for the duration of a 10-day as the writer mourns Father Lorgan? Okay, well, I mean, they did definitely come down here and still conduct their regular sermons, clearly. Rites for the passing. Oh, wow. A book of Ilmatari death rites. This page on the turning is particularly dog-eared. There will come many a time, O worship tormented, that you will have to comfort a faithless unfortunate as they pass from this life to the next. Or perhaps even more distastefully, you may be faced with a dying acolyte of a wretched god, keen to shirk the blasted afterlife awaiting them. The Lord on the rack grants us a great many powers, but altering the moral velocity of a soul is one we cannot shift on the deathbed. If one has lived a life of sin, their soul is bound for the sinful place, no matter their final protestations. However, it would do much more harm than good to tell them this. Oh. Ilmater does not forbid the speaking of untruth, no matter how polite society deems the act. If it would spare the dying wretch some suffering as they pass, tell them that the weeping god awaits them with his balming embrace. Make them believe. Whatever torment their soul bears in the realms beyond, it remembers not their body. So spare them at least this final passing moment from hardship. Oof, okay, fair enough. On the weary... Ooh, I want that silver glass. Might. On the Weary, Volume 1, Father Lorgan. After I take the wine. Thank you. A collection of Father Lorgan's writings on despondency. Perhaps the hardest suffering to ail is that which dulls, but does not pang. Weariness sits deep within one's soul, but it casts miring net across the surface, dampening all errant thoughts and feelings in its wake. Malaise of this sort can rot the heart if left to fester, but must be extricated carefully. Above all else, the weary soul knows itself better than you can. Do not condescend, do not assume, do not impose. Simply avail yourself as a tool to the weary. Let them know you can be used however they might need. Alrighty then. This looks like a secret door. It is very clearly a secret door based on the symbol on the map, but my investigation might not be good enough. No? Well, I'll take a look in there in a moment. Let me actually look at everything else first. Oh, I can probably just jump across. Yeah, I could just jump around the back. Wow, that's a lot of blood. Okay, this looks like it was a huge massacre. What the hell? Alright, I'll have to deal with that in a moment. Scroll of Arcane Lock. Holy Water. What is this used for? Oh, radiant damage. Fiends and undead. That makes sense.
Best avoid that trap.
I didn't even notice it. Thank you for pointing it out. Scroll of Arcane Lock. Scroll of Dominate Person. The Would-Be Saint. The book tells the story of a patriarch woman who gave up her fortune to become a cleric of Ilmater and service in the Outer City and now seeks to be canonized after her death. Here is the full, true account of my bid to be canonized after my death as Saint Bridget of Ilmater, the broken god, he of compassion and mercy, the one who endures. I lived a blessed life of every privilege a patriarch woman can fathom. My parents were loving and generous, my community warm, our larder was always full to bursting. But in the years after the death of Saravok, my eyes were open to the world as it is. A world of pain and danger. A world where evil, if left unchecked, can thrive. I realized that my blessings had a cost. Why had I so much where others had so little? I could no longer remain in the gilded Elysium in the upper city and sought to see the world as it truly was. And she's just dancing back there. Miracles of the Outer City. A record of alleged miraculous phenomena in the outskirts of Baldur's Gate attributed to Ilmater. Customer of Gildro Angleiron reckons he healed up mighty quick from painful forge burn. Asked if Ilmater had something to do with the irksome talkative gent outside Carmen's, powerful agent of suffering. Soup is still showing up at a refugee camp even after the temple closed the kitchen. Curious. The man's hands tied together in horse reins claims he's a holy symbol. Madame Nestor reports feeling close to his duty since relocation to refugee camp. Okay, well. Let's disarm that. Guidance, please. Thank you. Nice. That was pretty close, though. Alright, so what's in the display case?
Should do it.
Nice, I'll take it. What have we got? Elixir of Necrotic Resistance. That's it. Alright, color me a little disappointed. I'll take all those. Thank you for the crafting mats. Ooh, I'm glad I checked the barrel. I don't usually check all the barrels. But I'll take the healing potions, absolutely. That's worth some money. Okay, so more than likely I can just jump out there, huh? Or someone can do it. But I'll do that after. Let's look over here. Very clearly there's a way to open this. Maybe that's even a cracked wall I can destroy. Maybe I should turn on all of the braziers. Oops.
A crypt. This must be where Shira Clarwin is buried.
Oh, that's also convenient, yes. I don't think I want to rob all of these.
Here lies Satida Atana, born 1411 DR, died 1485 DR.
74 years old. I know I said I didn't want to rob them, but I mean...
Here lies Reloric Windbane, born 1399 DR, died 1486 DR.
I mean, they're all empty anyway. I really shouldn't be opening the sarcophagi and just, like, pilfering through their corpses,
Here lies
but...
Sister Shira Clarwin, date of birth unknown, died 1491 DR. Here lies Flintster Sunseeker.
I feel like I'm absolutely going to get attacked
DR,
for doing
died
this.
1456 DR.
Alright, sister. Oh!
Darling Shira, faithful to the crying god, long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh. Gone, thou might be, alas.
You keep freezing, sir. Should I talk to you? Oh, what the hell? And yet thy shell shall rise. What is going on?
Honored Shira, her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk. Swear I did to shed this foul mania, and bestow it upon Shira. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmater's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer? Oh, shall it be thou?
I'm gonna fail this Arcana check. Ponder what you know of the monk's affliction. What are the consequences of accepting it? Well, the consequence is very clearly I will be hysterical and randomly laugh from time to time, which is awful. That seems bad.
Try as you might, you can't intuit the price of bearing the monk's madness.
What happens if I say yes?
Thou shalt know the extent of Shah's mania, Tasha's hideous laughter at thine beck and call. But at what cost? Who might say?
I can't say that I really want to do that. Alright, if it will bring you peace, I will bear the madness. I want to help.
Your muscles tingle and your mouth twitches as the laughing madness spreads through you. The madness tugs at your mind, prods in places
oh no, my
best
wisdom!
left untouched. You feel your wisdom begin to drain.
But my wisdom is my best trait. I could illithid. Wisdom. But that seems not good. Well, look at this. +2 from wisdom, plus guidance. And then I can use Constitution, which gives me a bonus advantage because I'm steeped in bliss. I'll do the Constitution. Steel yourself and guide the sensations elsewhere. Yes. Nice.
You remain wise as ever, even as Shah's madness spreads outward. You giggle, struck by the absurdity of the moment. A spirit hiding inside an amulet has brought you to the body of his granddaughter and possessed it. Outrageous. Ridiculous.
I mean, it is a bit weird,
feel
yes.
Your wisdom draining away.
Oh no!
Hilarious. What is it?
I like my wisdom. Muster your senses, clear your mind. Same thing here. Hold firm. You will make this curse a gift. You will not surrender your wisdom. Correct. Nice.
The urge to laugh dwindles.
Thank you, Shadowheart.
You can't help but chuckle. You withstood the monk's madness and earned Tasha's hideous laughter.
I don't know what that is. I heard the quest notification pop.
My friend, forgive me, for this mind was not mine own. May laughter be thy gift, never thy curse. The morning Lord calls. Canst thou feel the warmth of his blessing? This is not my final twilight, but a new dawn. Farewell.
Farewell, my friend.
The corpse is an empty husk once more. The monk, liberated from madness, is finally at peace.
Did you seriously...
He's gone. Well, he was always good for a laugh.
Please. Did you seriously embody the body of your granddaughter, take it out of the coffin, and then just leave it on the ground? Alright. I assume if we had rejected him, we would have had to fight him or something. And he probably would have resurrected all the other bodies to attack me, if I was to guess. Okay. Alrighty then. What is this hideous laughter thing? Here it is. Leave a creature prone with laughter without the ability to get up. Must have intelligence of 5 or more. They can try to shake off the effect each time it takes damage. Okay. So it's just a bonus spell that I got, which is fine. I'll accept it. It can't be so easy that I just activate all the braziers for this thing to open, right? Heraldic sign. Oh, button. Okay, that's 1. Well, I clicked on the button. Is there another button? Another sign? Ah, okay. Thank you. Let's go in and see what's going on. We just gained a bunch of experience for even finding this place. Wonderful. There's an autosave, so we're gonna get jumped by someone or something. Do you have your... You do not have your spell on. Okay. Shabby wooden doors. Where does this lead? This would have been, what, their campsite? Yeah.
My sweet.
Wait, what?
Sharper one than Dodo. He spends too much time with his prey. He's going to get us caught. Dolo.
Oh, there's the...
Artist. You do well to think on that.
Alright, I want to know what's going on here. I can always come back to loot all of this afterwards. This is probably the dwarf, right? Oh, they instantly attack me. Okay, I wasn't expecting an instant attack, but here we are. Take her out. Take him out. Nice. Go for it. You are not doing a whole lot of damage, though, are you? Get mad. That's a monk, too. Oh, no, she's not. Or he's not. Morphic... What am I looking at? And who are you? You're a doppelganger. Oh, okay. Are you all doppelgangers? You are. So you might not actually be what you appear to be. You might be something else entirely. What? I've never seen this before. It's a monstrosity. Yeah, it looks like it.
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Alright. I noticed that my wholeness of body is still available. Is my necklace now just not useful? My necklace might not be useful anymore, now that I think about it, because the spirit has left. I don't know. I'll have to test it out afterwards. Take a kick to the head, please. You're about to transform or something, aren't you? Well, you're not gonna reach, so you may as well just shoot them. 36%, that's pretty rough. 49, that's fine. Path is interrupted. Alright, walk right up then. Come on. Come on, Will, do your thing. So now there's a triple shot, which is cool. I just did some fall damage, which I appreciate. You've never used the spear yet, have you? You look amazing with it, though. I will say that. In the meantime, you may as well just throw a fireball. I know how this works, though. You're gonna miss. 30%, you're absolutely gonna miss.
Fall, damn you.
Oh, actually, wow, amazing. She hit. She has a better chance to hit at 30 than she does at 75. Who would have guessed? Back to it. She never even transformed. Good stuff. Executioner! Ooh, that was a good one. That was a good hit. I love it. Nice. Now he's probably going to transform. Thunder Wave. That's fine. I can take it. Ow. I wonder if all of the murders have been done by doppelgangers. This is definitely a new species. Now, supposedly Orin is a doppelganger too, right? I can apparently raise dead on this one, but it probably won't want to talk to its murderer. You may as well just go and swing at him. Or poke him. Poke him! You do like no damage, sir.
Doppelganger. Hells, I wasn't ready for that.
Yeah, me neither. Never seen that stuff before.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Oh, so it is willing to talk to me. Who do you work for?
The corpse tries to speak, but something prevents it.
Okay, there's some magic stopping them from divulging information. That's not helpful. What were you doing here?
Cleaning up. Dolor.
Who's Dolor?
Messy. Left his dagger.
Okay, I'm gonna have to find it.
Careless.
Who is Dolor?
A blood-red dwarf. Tricky. Hungry.
Alright. So Dolor killed Father Lorgan, we know that much. Where is he now?
The corpse remains silent.
Damn.
It does not know.
How many more of you are there?
The corpse remains
Damn
silent.
it.
It does not know. The
I might have...
spell's
No, that's
power
it.
wanes.
Okay. Truth shines through. Find the true culprit behind the serial murders. Oh, all of them. Okay. You're knocked out. Apparently that was non-lethal. Okay, well, I didn't mean to leave you alive, sir, but sure, whatever. I don't think it makes much of a difference. You know what? Well done. Flowery key. This key, spattered with blood, is inscribed with the address of Frigo's Flophouse in Worms Crossing. Okay. Crawler mucus. Sure. Field report. Deathstalker Zoom. Aspirant Dolor is talented if a touch careless. The dagger he discarded lurks within these caves somewhere, although I know not where. I can smell it. The fear musk from his kills stand in the air after the act because he let them marinate first. They stand, lie, sit, stock still as the poison fills their limbs with lead, knowing only two perfect facts. They are going to die and there's nothing they can do about it. Ah, so that's the poison I just picked up, isn't it? It's the same type of poison they use to kill, to cut off, Father Lorgan's hand. Crawler mucus. Coat your active weapon with poison. Targets must succeed a constitution saving throw or become paralyzed and poisoned. The base for the sticky membranous poison was scraped from the carapace of a carrion crawler. Okay, so that's quite diabolical. Okay.
Should mind my step.
So that was a thing. I've discovered a doppelganger conspiracy or something. Now, if I could find some more potions or food, I'll take the whole chicken. I'll be happy. Hell, I'll even take gold. That I will pass on. Alright, what's in the traveler's chest? Don't need that. I'll take this. A sponge tray? Okay, well, I probably shouldn't have picked that up. I doubt this will be worth anything. Yeah, no. Apparently it's useful for getting rid of things that make me smell, but as far as I know, nothing in this game so far makes me smell weird. That I'm aware of, at least. Ooh, look at all this free food, I'll take it. And there's a heavy chest that I somehow missed. Oh, sorry, it's not that I missed it, this is just in the back area. Sure.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Yeah, you keep saying that, and apparently bags of holding are not available in this game, sadly. That said, I would absolutely rely on them way too much, so I don't blame them for taking that option away from us. Okay, so we should probably inspect all the bodies back here. Absolutely all of them. Maybe after a walk in this direction.
One was arranging these corpses. What for?
To make Oh.
Help wasn't quite enough.
So someone was arranging the corpses. What for? Well, clearly they were blaming it on someone. In this case, maybe they were blaming it on the Flaming Fist because the changelings, doppelgangers were pretending to be Flaming Fist. And then they arranged all these corpses to make it look like they attacked them, to throw all of us off.
Me yet.
Oh dear, there's a lot of dead people in here. Melkor. Brekka. Riddle. Do I know these people? Did I know these people? I don't know if I knew these people. Well, clearly they don't need this anymore. So. Brekka. Dear Mrs. Priest. This letter is written in the careful but erratic hand of a newly learned writer. Mum says I need to say thank you more. So thank you. Thank you for telling off that nasty woman who was shouting all those nasty things at me. That's 3 times I've wrote thank you now. 4, so I think Mum will be happy. One more thing. Did you see my teddy anywhere? I think I dropped it during all the shouting. Wait, were you supposed to be a child of some sort? Are you like a young teen or something? It's kind of hard to tell. Riddle. Thank you. You don't need that anymore. Tenets of the Broken God. Various stuff that I don't... It's fine. Nothing. Melkor. Request for alms. Please, Father Lorgan, Rector Yanis, if you've got any food to spare, our stomachs yowl at night like kicked dogs. Carrots, apples, we'll even crunch an onion if that's what you've got. Yours, Tholdra Tholdren. Can I speak to any of you? Probably not.
The corpse.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright. Pelmin, sausage links. I'll take those. I don't even know what a remedial potion does, but I will happily hold on to it. What is a remedial potion? Remedial. Ah, okay, so that's helpful. It's basically, it's basically a...
Open up.
A restoration spell, more or less, in a potion. Okay, so what have we got? Glass cup, that's usually worth some money. Right? Or not in this case, alright. Glass is apparently worthless. Anything else around here? Nope. No bodies were thrown into the chasm or anything? Okay, so this place opens up as well. I can actually jump down here. Oh. Swarming toadstool. I'll take it. Can I put this on top of the vent? Sort of. Okay. I'll take all this stuff. What can I cover the other vent with? And the next question is, why am I here? Oathbreaker Night Boots. Ooh. That's worth some money. Fascinating. And then I can go down there as well. But why did I come over to this side? What am I missing here? This is Cloud Kill, okay. I mean, it's pretty up here. But I'm not seeing a reason to be here. Okay. We'll just go back up, no problem. Go up and around. Whoa, what the... Alright, well that was weird. I mean, it's still dead. I already killed it. Okay, I guess now I'm just gonna have to... Basically, I have to look at every single body that's here. Enris Kellum. Okay. Penala Lumpensticks. Clown Severed Torso. Why would I want this? This chunk of corpse is still garbed in clown clothes. But it's orange, so it must be a quest item.
Is this some kind of display?
Ilisera the First. A note found on the corpse of a woman underneath the open hand temple. The effigy of Ilisera, who watched and waited. What use her eyes? She thought herself a huntress, but couldn't fathom her wool. Below is an exaggerated signature written in blood. Orin the Red. Okay. I don't know the significance of that. I'm glad the quest updated, because I sure as hell don't know what I'm doing. Find and gain access to the Temple of Baal. We found a cruel and deliberately staged murder scene in Baldur's Gate. It could be the work of Orin. Okay, then. Why a clown body? Or why the body, or... Why a torso dressed in clown outfit? I'm losing my ability to English. Okay, well all these bodies are just sitting there. Oh.
That's curious.
Steelmaker. What is this, a dagger? It is. The dagger's twisting blade is designed to nick the flesh as many times as possible, allowing its paralytic poison to flow effortlessly into any unfortunate target. And it gets hold person, so this is the dagger that was used to murder them all.
This blade's wicked look matches its deeds.
Yep.
Poor Father Lorgan.
That's okay. It will go to my lovely friend Astarion. There'll finally be an upgrade for him. All of the stuff is just going to be vendor trash. And what exactly is down here? How do I get down here? Oh, I guess I can climb that. Fair enough. Does this lead outside? This might lead outside. Let's see.
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, it does lead outside. It's, or at least to a cave. Okay. Am I about to run into some more of the, I really want to say changelings, but the doppelgangers? Hello? Where am I? Hellspan checkpoint. Oh, we moved on beyond the checkpoint. So this puts us below the city proper, right? The city limits. Interesting boat with no, with no one actually holding the wheel, and the water's flowing underneath. Okay. Sharas's Caress is up here somewhere. I don't think I want to go through the checkpoint like this right now. I will explore this. Oh, it closed up behind me? Oh, no, it didn't. Oh, it did. Are those bloody footprints from us or someone else? Okay, so right now we're actually trapped on this side, which is mildly concerning. Although, I could always just, you know, teleport back to Rivington. In that case, let's keep moving forward until I find another boarding point. Another warp stone, I guess. I wasn't expecting to end up on this side. Now, it looks like the footprints come in this direction, but then they kind of fade out. So I'm not sure exactly where they went. But they definitely went in this direction, based on the footprints. Yeah, they went over here. That said, I may as well explore on this side, because I don't know where this leads. It looks like it doesn't really lead anywhere, but... Oh, what's all this?
It would be my pleasure, Carl. Once the Absolute's been crushed for good.
Heroics don't leave half enough time for messing.
She just asked him if he wanted to take a swim. Fair enough. Fair enough. Sure, I'll take all of that. Anything else over here? A backpack.
That might be worth a look.
Oh, another one. Alright. I kind of want to see if I can actually get... No, there's definitely people out here. But I can't target them. Is this that other area I could see from the refugee area? Yeah, these are NPCs that you can't actually target. So I think these are just background. This is all inaccessible. I believe. I'll take all... Conjure Elemental. Yeah, I'll take all that. Thank you. I'll take the free food. Lush Burgundy. Combine this dye with an with an equipment item to alter the colors of fabric, leather, and even metal. Okay, well, I don't really need a dye. I don't care for the cosmetics that much. Alright. So that's all that was available on this side. We'll see what else there is on the other end, I suppose. I would really like to return back to the Open Hand Temple because there was that animal on the rooftop that I'm curious about. I still haven't done the Sword Coast Couriers thing about the missing... Actually, there were some bundle of letters up here, so it might be related to that quest. But, again, let me first find my way to a warp point before I teleport back out. Assuming they let me do that. It might not even be an option, but, you know, this looks like I could do it. Wicker Basket probably has fish in it. We shall see. Or, okay, it just has a rotten piece of cheese. Lovely. That's exactly what I wanted. Ooh. I do want that. Hello. Oh, it's a trap. Alright. Nice. Critical success. I'll take it. Now I have to unlock it. Nice. Moving on. Necklace of... Oh, we've seen that before. Sure, you may as well sell it. And yes, I am holding on to all of the potions of healing. They're actually super useful. I'll take that fish. There's a heavy chest hidden back here as well. Not quite sure. Oh, I guess I can just reach right through the grate. My arms are actually very long and narrow. Very skinny arms I've got. For a monk. This place is very dusty. There's a fresh corpse. Okay, and then it gets really bloody over here. I I don't know what I'm about to find. Well, clearly the offerings that were left here are no longer in use, or the statue is no longer cared for. Steam cloud, fresh corpse, blast mine. Oh, that's good to see. Can I cover that up? I don't know if the basket would count as covering it up. Okay, lots of blast mines. Lots and lots of blast mines. Lots of Viscera. Can't we just destroy the blast mines, though? Can't we just blow those up? Pretty sure we can. Let's back up. Yep. Pew! Why is it making noise? Alright. So far, so good. Perception failed. That's concerning. Okay, thank you.
Place is trapped.
Thank you for letting me know. I kind of figured they were, but I couldn't see them. I actually still don't see them. I assume I already destroyed them then. Wonderful. I assume you are a flaming fist based on the armor. But that's really just a guess. Alrighty then. What am I walking into? There's apparently an NPC over here. Dying Stonelord Thug. Can we heal you? I would like to heal him.
Sharp as ever. My legs. I can't feel them. Tell the others. Let the boss know.
I tried to heal you, sir. Try and help him. Say failed medicine.
It's too late. This man is far beyond anyone's help. You hear the blood gurgle in his struggling lungs. His last ounce of strength is spent.
I feel like what the shit? I think I would have been better off if I was me, because I actually have a medicine score. I didn't want to be Will in that conversation. Don't know why I was Will. Oh, I guess it's because I tried to heal him before actually talking to him, but still. I wonder if I can just throw a potion at him. I guess not, right? That'd be a waste of a potion. Regardless, let's stick as me.
Guildsman or stone. Tell the others. Let the boss know.
This man is not long
There you
for
go.
this world.
Oh, that's all I see. Still
It's
try and
too
help him.
late. You
Yeah,
hear the
okay.
blood gurgle.
Bye.
Best be on my way.
Well, you know, you have loot, so at least there's that going for you. Thank you for your contribution today, sir. Fresh corpse. It's interesting that some of them actually have loot and some of them don't. I assume there's another mine up here somewhere. Oh, yeah. Pew. What? Oh, it's a vent. Well, if it's just a vent, that's kind of whatever. Why are you covered in... I'm just gonna call it... Go! Oh, it's one of these. That makes sense.
Soldier.
Okay, we're all just like perma-dying from that. I think this is worth a load. Yeah, I think this is worth a load, all things considered. Okay, so that aside, I do see the tripwires this time. I wonder if the tripwire was what was causing this, or if I have to do that sneaking thing again and, you know, find the button that turns off the statue. I don't know. I guess not. I guess it's literally just me walking over the tripwires like an idiot. Alright. Fair enough. Nothing up here though, right? I've been up there. I don't think I saw anything. I guess, in theory, I could have just climbed up this and come down and then avoided the tripwires entirely. I'm just an idiot. Okay, well. Is this even worth money? Well, it kind of is. Alright. Recent corpse. You are headless, sir. Why? Uh-oh, autosave. Mildly concerning. Why do we have a severed arm?
I'll take that.
What am I gonna see? How did you get decapitated, sir? I think a short rest is probably in order.
Better than nothing.
Before anything else happens. So I failed a perception check here somewhere.
That same ship was at Moonrise Towers, if I'm not mistaken.
Was it? Who are you? Blunt Scuncher. Bug Bludgeon. Okay, well, I want to get involved. What is this? What's happening here? What's going on here?
Nobody messes with the Stone Lord, ratling.
That's racist.
Nine Fingers sent her love, arsehole. Your Stone Lord's a dead man walking. You, help me kill these asses. The girls will sprinkle you with gold.
I need context. Who are you all? Can't we just get along? Must we really fight?
Are you serious?
Yes.
A pacifist in Baldur's Gate? Nobody's leaving this place alive, cock.
You called me that, but you have an interesting weapon if you die. Oh, great. I guess I got the apathy is death dialogue, like in KOTOR 2. Alright, well, everyone dies then. Not my fault. I didn't know the context between these two fights. Something about the guild, and I don't know who the other group is, so... The Stone Lord, but I know nothing about the Stone Lord. No. Alright then. Arrest them? What do you mean? What do you mean, arrest them? Are you... You're humanoid, you're a gold dwarf. Are you... guards of the city, or what? I don't know. Again, I have no context, but in the end, you're all gonna die, so it is what it is. Don't know, don't care. It's your fault for all attacking me. You didn't have to do this, but you did. So it's on you guys. You have no one to blame but yourselves.
The guild of this city.
What was that all about? What the hell? You just blew yourself up for no reason? Alright, I mean, that's a choice. I think I will send Karlach right over here to deal with these people. Although I don't know if that was wise, considering Kairos, the envoy of the Stone Lord, is here. You don't have a cleave, do you? No. Elemental slaying. I could just do a Moonlight Butterfly here. Because this does hit multiple people. Okay. No more attacks, that's fine.
For the stone.
Ow! My weapon! I like my weapon. Take this punch. Okay, that did barely any damage. Wow, down. And then you just threw something at us. Wonderful. Alright, well that was a little unpleasant. Fire Shield, Flame Strike, Cone of Cold. I mean, I could just do the tried and true. Planar Ally Cambion. Yeah, we may as well do that. We'll summon a demon, why not? We can head right over here. And just do an AoE heal. Wonderful. Nope. I think it was a good idea to put Karlach back there, because now she can take out the archer and the mage. Okay, 2 archers and a mage. Yeah, it's a good thing for her to be back there then. Alright, how do I want to do this? You've got a lot of spells I can use that I've never used, really. Death Ward, Thaumaturgy. Honestly, I can probably just get away with a rush attack. No, I don't really want to put her in danger. Moonbeam. A solid Moonbeam right there is pretty good, though, isn't it? Although, it's not that wide in AoE. We may as well just cast this good old-fashioned Firebolt. on Envoy of the Nine Fingers. Which is with a critical miss. Well done, Shadowheart. Thank you for that. I love you so much. Raise of Fire. Why not? Alright, that did barely any damage, but sure. What have you got? Okay, that's not great. Eagle Heart Rage, don't know what that entails. Oh, threw a potion at herself. Ow, alright. Nice. They are still against each other, so that's good for me. Keep it up. Attack my enemies for me. That's not stellar, I'm gonna kill you first. You're a ranger, aren't you? I don't appreciate that they're attacking my team. I mean, it makes sense, but still. I don't have to like it. Okay, you fell over, so you're not a problem. Provokes attack of opportunity. Why? Oh, because of the dog. I could conjure us, but that seems a little unnecessary. Bull Rush. I can just hit a bunch of you? Huh! Hilarious. Okay. I could call for Lump. It's only 500 gold to call for Lump. Assuming I'm even in range of Lump. Yeah. Okay, fine. Ooh, Septic. 2 health on this lady. So first things first, you're gonna want to equip that. Thank you. You might as well get mad. But unfortunately, your turns have all been wasted because you had to pick up your own weapon. I just got hit by my own moonlight butterflies. Lovely. Ow. Ow. What do I want to do here? Can't hit that. Lupus Major. Only a 38% chance to hit, though, so that's not ideal. Back away! Nice. Yeah, that did barely anything, that's fine. You may as well firebolt someone. And that someone will be that dude. Path is interrupted. Seriously? There you go. Nice. And hopefully the wolf disappears? Yes. Good. That's what I wanted. And you can apparently fly as well. Alright. Why don't you just stand over here?
Let's end this.
You may as well walk and then try to heal. This'll do. Oh, I don't like that he's up there. That's a little annoying, yeah. Please attack the others and not me. Yes, good job. Thank you. Ooh, nice kick. Damn. Huh. Honestly, I'm not even sure who's on whose team anymore. Throw this back. How dare you. Ow, stop that. That's fine. Not an issue. Still mid. Still fine. Still fine. Okay, so right now my annoyance is you, because you're literally in my face. Bug bludgeon. Goodbye. Goodbye again. Thank you. I'm a little concerned about Kairos, truth be told. I'll stand over here and try to deal with Farlin. That's fine. I still get the experience for it. Okay, that's okay. 1 damage. I will be happy with 1 damage. Okay, so the mage over there I want to deal with, and Kairos I want to deal with. There's a lot of people I want to deal with. I think the mage is the most annoying thing right now, though. So I will have to keep dealing with him. Do it again. Alright. That's fine. That's fine with me. Ooh, I can actually talk to this dead body. That's good. Blast him! It's good enough. You may as well heal yourself. I think you're at most risk. That's barely any damage, not a big deal. You may as well blast, blast old Flake Eyes. That's fine.
Finish this.
You can take him out, hopefully. Ah, Shadowheart. Ow. Alright, next. I forgot about that. I keep forgetting about that guy. Not an issue. That's fine. Also fine. Definitely going for you. Goodbye, sir. Or ma'am. Or whatever.
You can take me on.
Goodbye to you as well. And... I think I'm actually going to piercing shot you. Or not. Well, that was unfortunate.
Put him up.
Kill him. Good.
Ready
Next.
for this.
One more. Yes. Alright. That's fine. That's no damage. That's no damage. Not concerned. You know who is a little annoying? This dude. Bye. That was good. Just flame strike this guy. Although he is a tiefling, so I guess he takes reduced damage from that. Not a problem. Okay. Look at that. You could have all avoided this. But here we are. Cleaning up the scum. Okay, well, if they're scum, then it's a good thing I did what I did, huh? Kill both of the opposing smuggling factions. Alright. Look, it's not my fault. You chose to do this.
That will fit in my pack.
You chose to attack us and die. In that case, I'll happily loot all of this. Some money. Also, some money.
Have to keep going.
Fungalsby.
To make camp soon. Might be a while before there's another chance to rest.
Fair enough. I mean, we are in the city though, so... Ooh. Corpse Grinder. Okay, all it is really is just a +2 weapon, more or less. Do not fail. The guild has caught wind of our activities down by the river. The Stone Lord has personally requested that you see off any visitors. I have heard murmurings that your dock side crew begin to doubt the tales about the Stone Lord's capabilities. Keep our shipment secure and he will not need to come down in person and make a demonstration. Okay. Karlach, can you compare this weapon to what you got? Since you are really my dual wielder. 11 to 27. That's actually a fair amount. That's actually better in pretty much every way, except you just don't get Ray of Frost. Oh no, that's me. Sorry, that's me looking at it. Karlach, look at it. There you go. 8 to 21, it's still better. I mean, I really like the glaive. But this just does more damage, flat out. Can I use that? Can I use the glaive, or is that considered not as good for what I've got? 10 to 25. But I'm not proficient with it. Okay, fine. You are proficient with this, Moonlight Glaive, but the Selûne Spear of Light gives you a lot. And also it's story relevant, and it's not... And I prefer you with the shield rather than a two-handed weapon. Okay.
Still breathing.
Okay, alright. Fine. Old Flake Eyes over here. Who's making that noise? Is that the... Oh, it must be the Cambion. Okay. Oh, and also, let me talk to your corpse. Hello there.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
So, what was the fighting about?
Territory. Control. Smuggling valuables.
Isn't that always what it is? And... What were you doing here, smuggling?
Observing.
Oh.
Spying.
Disguised as what? Who are you? Oh, shoot!
Infiltrated the guild.
Who are you fighting?
Stone Lord's thugs. Threat to us all.
Oh, that feels bad. Maybe I shouldn't have. Valicia... Oh, that feels awful. Could I have saved her? I'm considering going back. Okay, so I've looted the other bodies. Honestly, if she was part of the Harper, she should have just decided not to attack us. She could have chosen not to attack us. She could have been, you know, shown up as friendly during the fight, and I would have known not to attack her, but here we are. So the next person to raise from the dead will be Farlin. I'm surprised I couldn't raise the other dude.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Alright, what's up? What were they here for?
Don't know. Something valuable.
Okay. What were you doing here?
Seizing their haul. The Nine Fingers.
I assume that's the local crime lord then, between the Stone Lord and the Crime Fingers. I'm sure I'll deal with both of them. Who are you fighting?
The Stone Lord's men. Interlopers.
Okay, territory dispute, understood. Who is the Stone Lord?
Fury. Threat to everyone.
I think that's it for my questions. Nope, who are you?
Fallen from the guild.
Okay, that's... I already knew that. I'm good. In that case, I'll loot your corpse. Gleam Dance Dagger. Offhand only. Okay. I'll hold on to that. I'll give that to... What's his name? Our lovely, lovely friend Astarion. Guildmaster's orders. Nine Fingers ain't backing down. Stone Lord's pushing in on our enterprise, so she wants to push back on his. Find out why this fresh-faced shithead is so keen to clear a landing spot for the cult ships. So this is the Cult of the Absolute ship. Understood. Now there's something called a blood bank up here, and I'm kind of curious. Nothing. Alright, fine. Never mind. That crate seems pretty empty. Now there is a cave I'm seeing here, or a passageway, so that's interesting. Remember how I said I was going to go back to the Open Hand Temple? Finish that off, and then go and do the circus? Yeah, turns out I got completely sidetracked in this episode. Who would have guessed? But here we are. Fossilized shell. I assume that's worth money, or it's something that I can grind down. So this is touched by the Shadow Curse, right? Scrap and shrapnel grenade. Sure, I'll take that. I can open up the storage. Ooh, parasite. Ah, that makes sense. That's why it's so important to them. They had parasites. A ship's manifest. Amidst the mundane goods, a specific unit of crates has been circled with a note pinned on top. Reminder, the Stone Lord's goods. Oh, the Stone Lord is an absolutist. We don't need to see the man to know he's serious about his property. If you're tempted to crack a crate and take a look, remember Norin and the wide-eyed loons who came to take him away last time out. I didn't raise a finger to stop those god-mad bastards, and I won't for you either. Okay. So that's what all that's about. Cool.
Looks empty.
Alright. I'll take a look at the wooden chest then. The noises of the Cambion makes it a little distracting, I will say that. Ooh. Sure, why not? I know Will is overburdened right now, but I think that's okay. I guess I should remove some of the heavy armor that he's holding. There you go. So then if we're in a fight, we don't get disadvantaged. Alright, in that case, what's in this passageway then? Where does this go? Are we going in for another fight? Because I might need to do a long rest. Is this just the hideout? Oh, this is just the hideout. Ooh, treasure. I like me some treasure. I will admit. Oh, and this goes even further down. This place is large. Gold, gold. There's poutines apparently in this universe. Who would have known? I sure as hell didn't. Makes me kind of hungry, I'll be honest. Fries, cheese, and gravy. Fries, cheese, and gravy. A perfectly balanced meal. 20 camp supplies. Damn, alright. I mean, yeah, it is high in fat, but shoot. I feel judged. We'll take all of this. Yeah, we'll sell all of this, please. Thank you. Can I actually loot the vases? Perception failed. Why?
Just avoid that trap.
Okay, well, thank you then. At least you saw it. Shadowheart. I just realized there's a hanging corpse. Kairos warning. Seems like Van needed to be reminded that you don't take from the stash. The stash is mine, and you get what I give you. I find you taking from the stash, you end up like Van. Be smart, don't be like Van. Alright. Well then, that's Van then. Used as an example. Wonderful. Look at all this treasure crate. Ooh, damn, alright. First things first, let me disarm this. Let me in. Uh-oh. Do I take the damage? I think I do. That's fine. We're gonna do a long rest anyway. Bone Spike Boots. Brutal Leap. Evasive Instinct. You have +1 bonus to armor class and saving throws as long as you're not wearing armor or holding a shield. Refined Vaulting. Jump distance is increased by 1.5. Brutal Leap. Is that what I was wearing and did it just get blown off of me? No. Okay. Oh, but the the wearer deals additional damage equal to their wisdom modifier and unarmed strikes. These both seem really good. +1 bonus to armor class and saving throws. This would make you a little bit more hardy, a little tankier. But I do like my increased damage. So who doesn't wear armor though? Only Gale, really. Tell you what, I'll hold on to them. But we shall see. Okay, I'll be honest, the thing that was in the trapped chest was a little bit more exciting than the empty crates and, well, you know, what used to be the treasure vault. In that case, what's down here and how do I get down there? I guess I can climb down the cragged rock. Is this more smuggling tunnels? Sun Melon Piece, Dream Mist, okay. So the answer is yes, more tunnels. I don't want those. Tell no one. Smuggler's Manifesto. Okay. Interesting. So tell no one. A map pointing to a secret breach in the wall of Worm's Rock Fortress. Ooh. Looks like it could lead to the prison, and from there, the inside of the fortress itself. Good to know. I'll pick that up. I'll take the silk root. I assume that's alcohol. I'll take the apples and the cheese wedges. And the feather. I don't really know why I want the feather, actually, but it's highlighted, therefore I want it. Ah, lets me use it as a potion of flying. Excellent. I just picked up the manifest in there. I just got a sublimate of eagle feathers, I think. Don't need that. Alright, manifest. What's up? The rules. Don't forget. Stick to the Sword Coast if you don't want to trigger an all-out war and draw attention to the higher-ups of the council. No backstabbing, no ratting, no stealing from each other. And you get what you're giving. No skimming off the top. Trust that you'll get your share. Highest value goods come first. Don't go shuffling bread if there's a jewel rush. We're not a bakery. Keep the camp tidy. We don't want anyone following a trail of gold back to us. Yeah, well, you know, in the end, none of you will be using this gold anyway. It's all mine now. Thank you for your contribution. Well, I guess we're done in here then. I never did find... Ooh. I never did find, another teleport location, which is interesting. Note to Kairos. Boss, I found this out there on a poor schmuck. This isn't from the stash. I'm not Van. I know the rules. Okay. Time to dip. Okay, that's just all these people out here re-dying, I guess. As it happens. With a game like this. They kind of get reset, and then they just all die again. So where else have I not yet explored, then? I guess I can go up. I can go, up to this... Where is it? This section here. This will lead me back to the cracked area, probably, and then presumably back to the open hand temple. But yeah, I may as well follow the path, find what I find. It's gonna take me a moment to get back over there, though. tell you what, I'll actually follow that route next time. So I hope that you enjoyed what you saw here today and that you're doing well wherever you are. This has been Karst with Baldur's Gate 3, and in the end I accomplished almost none of what I set out to do today. So next time we will try to do exactly what I plan to do at the start of this episode, which is to finish off the Missing Letters quest, return to the Open Hand Temple, deal with the circus, and then potentially proceed onward. So have a great day, thank you for watching, and we'll see you then. Bye bye now.